We left the resort about 5:30ish, 5:45 for our 6:45 party for the senses. And even at that late hour in the day, the Magic Kingdom bus at the front of the resort was still slammed with people going to the Magic Kingdom for the 45th anniversary of the opening of the Magic Kingdom. That's about 2 buses worth of people waiting in that queue. So all those people will not get on. Also notice the front of the bus says my other ride is a magic carpet. That one changes back and forth between saying Magic Kingdom and my other ride is magic carpet. Kind of cute. This is close to 6 o'clock p.m. and this is the queue for getting into Epcot because of the Food and Wine Festival. This was a Saturday, and on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, Epcot is slammed because of all the fine restaurants inside World Showcase and stuff, and the locals coming over to have dinner there. This was Spaceship Earth and the people just walking on by. Again, this is 6 p.m. And that's a blurry picture of the queue for Spaceship Earth, which should be a walk-on at this time of day. This is the Canadian kiosk, and that's how many people are queued up trying to get in. While we were eating, they were empty. This is the promenade on the way to the party for the senses. You can see the mass crowds for the Food and Wine Festival. Wall-to-wall people.
I feel right. Where are you?
Not without little breaks.
We go back, Devin.
Time to check in at the party. That's all we were there for. No fighting those crowds. And normally this area is closed off. We'll walk down a little further towards the door. It was just getting ready to rain, but it did not rain before we got in. But this is the reason we come here, this one party. If we could only come one day, we would come for this party. There's our favorite cast member, the one who lets us in the door. That's what we said to him. Our favorite cast member. He was quite, thought that was humorous. That is the area for the $169 tickets. People who have nowhere to sit for 2.5 hours. And this is us going through.
We just told him to try.
Welcome, hello there. Hello. Thanks for dressing up, I appreciate it. Nice sequence, sir.
Thank you.
We had to find our own table this year by number. Normally they had been escorting us to the table. That is the 265 a seat area with the extra bar, cheese station. They really don't have anything. We don't. And they sit right in front of the entertainment. I don't want to pay the extra $69 for that.
105.
Just looking at table numbers. And voila! 105.
Soda, water. Can I get a glass of water, please? Glass of water? Did you want some water too?
It's a nice table. We had room for 2 other people. Wish we could find another couple that liked this as much as we did. Champagne was kind of flat too, as you can see. And off we go to find some food. Get an extra 15 minutes head start on the crowd. 21st Annual Food and Wine Festival glass you get to keep. The plate, not so much. Thai spiced lamb loin. It was great. Everything here was good this year. I did not have the poached lobster. I don't like undercooked fish. And I did not have the scallops. Arctic char. I didn't eat the asparagus either. Just kind of stuck the asparagus aside and ate the topping on top of the char. Glazed quail was killer. Why not? Go ahead and go for dessert. That little loop up in the air with some chocolate with some glitter on it. This was our cheese station, which had just about every fruit almost, and nut, and jellies.
There's some other fruits and things here, and then there's this is
What you can think of: walnuts, olives, bread to cleanse your palate, crackers, I mean. Blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, like I say, assorted nuts, breads, 4 different cheeses, sharp cheddar, and herb crusted. I don't know what it was. Here's my plate from all the stuff I got. A couple of pieces of cheese, some strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, some of the herb crusted cheese on the right, a couple of crackers, the lemon olive oil cake with Concord grapes. It was covered. That was a little piece of ice cream. A little scoop of ice cream on the side too. Banana cream pie spoonful. It was cute. It was also great because it was just 1 spoonful of banana cream pie. It was great. The opera cake. Which the espresso in it, neither Pam nor I really liked it. This sort of shows you how everything's laid out. You can also see we had a couple of desserts in our hand. This is the espresso cake. I wouldn't call it terrible. The gold flourish on the top is nice. I wouldn't call it terrible, but it wasn't great. The pork belly was absolutely killer. It wasn't really a pork belly, if you ask me, because there really wasn't much fat on it. Crusted elk tenderloin with apple pumpkin risotto and cilantro, whatever. I can't read that fast. It was great. Spiced duck breast with truffles. This is about the time they let in the general.
Who's ready for magic? Yes! Thank you! And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, gaze upon the screens and prepare for amazement!
And like this shows, this station was a little bit behind when the party first got started. They quickly caught up and got dishes ready. So it was good. Some of them I got to eating before I remembered to take a picture. Entertainment this year was kind of magic acts, and then they had a comedy act, Lady Mimosa or something with her crystal ball. Oops, that's a duplicate of the last dish. Oh, actually, that is this dish. Beef tenderloin was just, isn't that wonderful looking? You should have tasted it. The Hardy Boys restaurant, Chicago, Illinois. Not much into clams, but chef over from Germany. And that banana leaf around it, you of course take off before you eat it. That one was just really good. I did not eat the scallops. Pam did. Said they were great. Chefs from Kansas City, Missouri. chicken Valentine was just unbelievably good. Spinach stuffed salmon. With pasta. Yes, there is a piece of salmon underneath that white stuff. I did not eat the poached lobster tail. Pam did. Said it was great. This is the lady who did our culinary experience the day before, Paula da Silva. This had a little more spice to it, and of course it was a much larger portion than we got for the $15 culinary demonstration. And there she is. She was such a good presenter, made such a good presentation, whatever. She was funny and fun. Guinea fowl ragu, bacon wrapped, and it was definitely bacon wrapped. It was absolutely killer. The braised venison shank. It was good. Now these sorted chocolate truffles are there every year. And I didn't do a good job on the little signs. These were cinnamon. Last year they had peanut butter and jelly ones, but not this year. That's just life. Mint chocolate chip. These candies taste like what they say. The peanut butter and jelly tasted like peanut butter and jelly last year. Champagne. The orange sherbet. Red ones. Oh, to die for. And this one was actually espresso. And they were okay. Again, I'm not much into coffees at all. But there they are. I had 2 of each. So I made 2 rounds. Now I have 1 of each. And that was our party for the senses. Enjoy.